So welcome to a new video. This is a full route video of the Blackout Roundabout to Caxton Gibbet, and we are going to go through the entire route from starting here in Cambridgeshire at Caxton Gibbet, and we're going to look through Elsley, we're going to look through Toland Bridge, we're going to see some views around the back that we've not seen before, Toland Bridge, I think I just said that, and we're going to look around the back of Winteringham and the general scheme all the way through to the Black Cat. So we're starting here, looking down the new road with the A428 running on the right hand side. This is from the direction of Cambridge heading into Caxton Gibbet roundabout as it is today, and you can see the on-slip there taking shape, the road clearly formed in the distance, and you can see that new farm track on the left hand side. Lots of new cycle paths around the project here, and you can see that new bridge is going to be built on the right there. Bridge beams still in place, still waiting to be put in place. I thought they were going to be done before Christmas. We came along and had a look at the progress, but I believe it's going to be a few weeks yet before they're moved into place over the new road there that they'll pass underneath between. I thought it was going to be two roundabouts. It's actually going to be a third one. Going to be a third over there on the right hand side, next to the garage, next to that famous kebab shop. I think it's just going to be there where we're passing now, and that'll be where you'll be able to join the new A421. Just on the left, a bit out of shot, the new cycle path. So I guess there'll be a crossing because it changes sides as you come along this road. So that's the Caxton Gibbet. Not much change there. In fact, most of the progress seemed to be on the other side. So we'll stop the drone in a second and we'll go and have a look at these new roundabouts. There's that speed camera. You can see there's going to be a crossing on the left hand side. And there we are. So there's the new roundabout. And it seems to have taken shape. I was able to walk a bit further down. You can see I'm parked on the left hand side in the red car there. I'm sure I wasn't able to walk to where I filmed this from today, the last time I was here, and you can see the cycle path crosses the farm track, and I assume there'll be some kind of crossing at this point here to get across the on-slip. The new bridge with the road heading underneath it into the old Caxton Gibbet roundabout. Mackie's on the left. Still haven't seen the gallows that's down there, the gibbet himself. Keep meaning to have a look, I always forget. And then as we turn to the right, the Shell garage, and there's going to be another roundabout built just down there. Didn't realise that till I looked at the plans today. So there's going to be another roundabout at the bottom of that slip road you can see, which will allow traffic to enter the new 421. Can't be long until these bridge beams are put in place. Seems like this has been like this for a while now. All the equipment's gone. Lots of signs up saying it was paused for Christmas, which has allowed a bit of a closer look than we normally would get. So that's the Caxton Gibbet roundabout, flowing nicely on a crisp Sunday morning at the start of January. How is this during the week for you guys? Is it bad? Is it starting to improve? Has it made any difference? There's the bridge beams, so this is as we head along towards Elsley. You can see the roundabout at the top of the pictures there. There's that the 428, which is going to be reclassified, I believe, after the roadworks are finished. That'll be the sort of relief road, and the local traffic will head down there. Random bridge beam, left way away from the others, I'm not sure why. I think on the right there you can start to see the ponds for the rainwater and things will be drained into. And this nice one on the left hand side. You'll see lots of patches of ice today. I noticed when I was filming this, lots of the water that was dotted around was completely frozen. Shows just how cold it's been over Christmas. So that's the run along the 428 heading towards Elsley. The Caxton Gibbet roundabout at the top of the screen there. You can see the dual carriageways quite clear in the middle of the screen as we head there. They've done some drainage work. So where I'm parked, just on the left there, you can just see the car. They've finally filled this big hole. I've had to keep driving around. Not sure why it took so long for that to be done. And as we head down towards the new roundabout at Elsley, still doesn't look like they've opened that road from the village. I didn't go in and have a look today, but the road from the roundabout looked like it was still blocked. You see the St Neots power station at the top there on the left hand side. Shows what a nice clear morning it was this morning. Lots of water dotted about. The drainage pipes aren't in place, so things will just naturally fill up. I expect when this is complete, the drainage will put everything into the ponds and into the bits it's meant to be. So that's the new roundabout. Like I said, the access road on the left there still looks like it's closed. Not sure why. The roundabout's been built for ages now. The road looks like it's complete. No sign of why that's going to be closed. And now we're having a look around. So this is from Toland Bridge. The top there, you can just see the roundabout. And we can see the new road there coming down the middle. And then just in the centre there, you can see the Elsley roundabout, the second one. And this is the curve of the road as it comes round to pass under the bridge at... Is it Toland? Looks like Toland. Toland? I'm probably getting it wrong. Normally do. And there you can see... This is the other side of the Toland Bridge. I think that's a bridleway bridge. Can't quite tell what it is on the plans. If we leave that in the distance and head backwards and pass over the new bridge, you can see where the dual carriage will head down towards St Neots. Now, this bit of road heading down towards this bridge, I don't know what they're thinking of. It is absolutely disgraceful from the 428. You can see this red car. There's me on the right hand side, but this red car practically stops, and yeah, I can understand why. I was so glad my sat nav took me the other way, because that road is an absolute disgrace. You see, that's a 60-mile-an-hour road. Look how slow that car's going. That road's an absolute disgrace. Why they've not repaired it? I know it's going to be replaced, but it's unacceptable how bad that road is. And then we come a bit further down, get these dual double roundabouts. This is on the outskirts of Winteringham now, and we can see that in the distance, that same bridge. So we're still heading towards St Neots, towards the Black Cat. The big pumping station there, pumping the water across. You can see the red pipe. And there's some of the drainage works waiting to go in. And I'm using these little bits and pieces for those yellow trucks you'll see in the distance. You can see there's a pump hanging over the edge into that pool. Nice layer of ice on the top of it. And this looks down towards the Black Cat. And we'll move a bit further down. So at the top you can see the yellow trucks again. And we're heading down towards Potton Road. Over the top of the new bridge and the new road. That's going to replace that Potton Road in the foreground there. At the top of the bridge even. And once this bridge is open, they'll close off the old road. Knock it down. Remove the block that's currently sitting on top of the new A428 You see the curve of the old road. And that new road heading down through the centre of the screen. So that's how you're going to get around that. And then this old bit of road will be removed. And the grass will grow over the top. And we'll never know it was there. So lots of changes coming on this section. It does look complete. Looked pretty much complete when I was here about a month ago. Just need to tie it in at the end there. And now this is where we head down. You can see so much water sitting in it there. And blocked off with the old road. So this road here, you really can't tell there's a junction at the end. Again, road markings are long gone. As we fly down towards the Black Cat roundabout. So heading away from St Neots now. And the Black Cat is actually in the distance on the right. So going to head along here, just pick up some of the scenery, and you can see there's that bridge that was in the distance. And if we follow the road round into the distance, this is the bit I can't seem to find a way in. It seems to go for a farm. Ones did end up in the building site, but can't actually get permission from anyone, so don't want to go too close and take the mick too much. But if we follow the road round, you can see this group of trees are going to obscure it. but in the distance you can see the East Coast Main Line. There's that bridge over the East Coast Main Line, and we'll come back to that in a second. So there's the bridge complete. Looks like the deck's complete as well. When you look on the other side, the sides are on it. And this is, I guess this is where the new town's going to be as well. So somewhere around here they're going to build the new town. Couldn't see any new markings today for any more, any works to check the land. There's the road in the centre of the screen following down. If we follow the road down, that's where I normally park. Well, that's what you'll see me in a second. The road then hits a block, which is the Barford Road. You can see there's the new Barford Road Bridge. The River Great Ouse, and you can just about see as we pass over the top there. It's a really long shot, this one. There's that new bridge there over the river. And as we keep panning to the right, now this is the drone recording, something that's, I think it's about 4 kilometres we're recording at the moment. As we pan to the right, you can see the Blackout Roundabout. And there's that bridge there, there's that new bridge over the railway. Looks like they've been maybe working on that over Christmas. Lots of equipment still in place, floodlights. Sides of the bridge are on, they weren't on the last time I was here. See all those old flags fluttering as well, all the planning flags that are dotted around. All seem to be bits of plastic. And then here we are, Barford Road Bridge. The new bridge over the River Great Ouse and the Black Hat in the distance. This is really going to be what I'm going to concentrate on for the next few videos. The rest of the scheme seems to be really slowing down now. And I think we're going to see real progress here. So I didn't record much of the Black Cat this weekend. In fact, I didn't record anything. The scheme has been closed for Christmas. So I thought I'd stop at this point here. Quick flight over the top of this structure here that they're building over the river. Looks like it's really frozen down there as well. And you can see in the distance, we're actually going to see for the first time the on-ramp from the Black Cat central roundabout. You can see the off one on the left-hand side. For the first time I actually see the on-ramp from the Black Cat onto the new 421. And in the distance, there's the Roxton Bridge, the Roxton Garden Centre. Shout out for their great coffee. And there we are, you can see it there on the right-hand side next to the crane. That'll be the exit from the roundabout onto the A421.